Hey, it's your girl, Queen T, aka Tana White. And today we have a beautiful guest with us today, Kim. Hi. We're just gonna get right into it. So it is Mother's Day. I say Mother's Day week. So today's Saturday and tomorrow is Mother's Day. I just got a few questions for you, Kim. First, I would like for you just to let everybody know who you are, and also, I'm sorry, it's my cat in the background. If you hear a bunch of banging, but just let everybody know who you are, and just talk about your journey through motherhood.
Oh, hi guys. My name is Kimberly, and I'm a mom. And my journey through motherhood. I mean, it's been really fun. Like I feel like that the moment I became a mom, like I was in shock, but at the same time, it really like changed my life for the better. Like I just really am so thankful that like I really got the opportunity to become a mom. Like sometimes it's hard, but like it's really not even like about being hard because it's everything is just so worth it. Like I would do it over and over and over again. Like I really just I'm it's like really a true blessing to to be a mom. Like
Right.
it's just it's really it I'm not gonna say I like changed as a person, but it just made me understand parents. Like it just really made me understand like, your parents your parents love you and they want the best for you. And I'll do anything for my daughter. Like, oh my goodness, I love her so much. But yeah, like she changed me for the better. But yeah, being a mom is really like the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like
I can understand
seriously.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. So
So when
yeah.
you first became out, how was the nursing stage? Was you a breastfed mom, or was she on formula?
Well yeah, I was a breastfed mom, and it was pretty easy. In the beginning I was like, oh my goodness, like in the beginning I really did not want to pump because it took so much, like it really took so much to pump. But when like you will like when you if you really want to like nurse your kid, like it will you'll get it, you'll do it, because I'm like, okay, every single day the milk had grown. Every single day I will pump, the milk grown, because when you first pump, it's gonna, it's you're gonna be pumping for like an hour to get like just this much, okay? So, but as I as I continue to do it every single day, like it's gotten easier. It had gotten easier. Like my breast became full on its own, like after pumping, and my pumps I went from pumping an hour to like from this to like pumping like, like a half ounce. It's like a half ounce or ounce, something like that. But it was in the beginning, like of course in the beginning, like anything, everything is a struggle in the beginning. But if you continue to work towards it, then it will become easier. And that is the same thing for nursing. Like it became easier as I went along. But it was hard though in the beginning.
It was hard for me. I tried it in the beginning, and for some reason it just didn't really work out for me. So
Mhm.
I talk about this. I felt really bad and discouraged, and just from like
No, but
dang, like
you
what I'm
should.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have though.
Yeah, and as I've gotten, through the process, I've learned like that. Like it's, sometimes it's not, like something that you may have planned to do,
Exactly.
may not always come as it is. Um, so you are also a entrepreneur. You have your
Yes.
own business.
Yeah.
So just tell everybody about that.
Well, yeah, I own my own boutique. It's called Body on Me Boutique, and it's an online clothing brand, not a clothing brand, it's a clothing boutique, and I'm online based only right now. I began about July 7th of 2021, and yeah, it's been a blast. It's been fun, and it's really been fun because I like fashion. Like, I love clothes, I love picking out clothes, I love giving my advice about clothes. So when I opened this boutique, it was really like, it was enjoyable for me. So yeah, I plan on definitely taking this boutique to the top. Like, I have dreams for this boutique. So, I'm definitely all in with this boutique. So, and we cater to like I would say the 23 to 35 age bracket in women. And we have a variety of clothes, but my clothing is more like chic, like yeah, like chic, versatile things that you like, clothing that you've never seen before. I really like to get clothes that is like trend setting. Like,
Right.
I really do try to get clothes that are on trend, but with boutiques, it's a boutique. Like, you go to boutiques to find something different. Like, you go to boutiques to really try to like stand out. So that's what I really do try to make, even though it's online, I really do try to make my boutique like a real boutique. Like,
Right. Is your
whatever you
future,
find.
sorry, what would you say, Kev? Sorry.
Like, whatever you find here, you may not find somewhere else. So
Right. No, I was going to ask you, is your future plans to start, like, actually get a store? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. My future plans is to be able to actually live off my boutique. And then once I'm able to live off my boutique, then I want a brick and mortar. And once I get a brick and mortar, I I want to start making my own clothes. Hopefully, I mean, it'll come maybe before or after the brick and mortar, but I want to start to create my own clothes, like make my own clothes, because I feel like I I have so many ideas of certain particular clothes that I would like to see on like the women, and also like to see on in my boutique. So yeah, I did. And then like I plan on also doing a lot, like, once my boutique takes off, then I'll be able to do so many other things. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to be able to live off of this boutique, get a brick and mortar, and create my own clothes. Like, that is the ultimate goal.
And one thing about you, Kevin, I used to be so excited with coming to college. I was like, especially when we had class together, I'm like, all right, what Kim gonna wear today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because your outfits was like top tier, okay?
When I walked out the house, I'm like, yeah, like, I don't like ever. It's been like that because my older cousin, I grew up with her. Like, I was around her a lot. Like, she's like 10 years older than me. So when growing up with her, like, she used to be just like that. So it was just only right that I was like the way she is. Her fashion, like, she would take me to the mall all the time. I remember when like Forever 21 first came out, and it was kind of like it wasn't like how it is now. It was kind of like more like chic go to work type of clothes, and they were like so cute. We would be in there all the time. We would be in like Express. We would be in like Bloomingdale. Like, she would take me to the mall all the time. So it was really like it was really something like that. I was always around me. So yeah, fashion is like everything to me. Not everything, but
we could see in college. I was like, oh
yeah,
man,
like,
had it down pat now.
yeah, like, it's so fun to me. Like, it's definitely it's fun. It's fun.
What gave you the passion to go forth and creating your own boutique?
I guess like my friend, like one of my best friends was like, it was like it wasn't really during the pandemic, but it was like a little bit after. Like, it was July 2021, so it was kind of like in between. And she was like, like, what do you want to do? Like, we were just talking on the phone, and she was like, she was like, you got to do something. Like, you can't, like, we was having a conversation basically about like life. And I was just like, well, I'm gonna just open up my own boutique. Like, that's what I always wanted to do. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I did. So like I said, I've always wanted a boutique. So it has always been in my mind. It's just that I had to actually go on and do it. And kind of like talking to my friend help push me. And then also I had my daughter, so that I was just like, I don't want her to be an entrepreneur, but I do want her to realize that, like, you could do all things, like anything is possible. Like, you can work for yourself, you can work for somebody else, you can go to school, you can, whatever you put your mind to, you can do. So that's what really pushed me. And also what really pushed me is that, we went to school for communications.
Right.
So, my old, like, I have two goals, and that's to have a successful boutique and have a talk show on TV. So, this my boutique and being able to like be my own boss will like also give me the opportunity to create my own podcast, and hopefully that podcast will turn like to a little mini series online, and then that mini series online will turn into like a show on TV. So I have like big goals. Like,
No, I can see it. One thing I can say is you are very good interviewer. I watched a few of your videos when you were doing interviews, so I could definitely see you doing something revolving being on TV, talk show, and also incorporating fashion into that. I could
yes. So
and
yeah, I got big plans. I got big plans. And then like being a mom, it pushes those plans. Like, I am not like going to give up. And when I think about giving up, I think about my daughter. I'm like, I definitely can't give up. So being a mom pushed me towards my dreams. Like, it pushed my dreams.
And that's like the beauty and everything, because before becoming a mom, people can tend to scare you into like, oh, you're gonna have to let go of your dreams, and you're gonna have to, what I'm saying, like, you got to give this up and give that up. And then what I've learned with being a mom, my child pushed me to do more that I think I would have done if I didn't have her.
Exactly.
It motivates you to, like, even in times where I feel like, okay, I feel like I'm on track, but I feel like I should be doing more things within my career. And then it's like, okay, certain things that seem impossible, it's like, no, well, through God, we all know it is, anything through God is possible.
Yes,
but it just makes
always.
me say, you know what? If I'm going into that mindset of thinking things are impossible or thinking this and that, I'm only teaching my child that like certain things is just too impossible, and that's not true. Exactly. So I have to push my dreams. And that's like what I try to like push out with moms. It's like, live your dreams. Don't give up on the things you want to do, because that's only going to be a motivation of what you're showing your child moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, that's a key thing that you just said, was like, you want to do all that you could do because you want to show your child that, listen, like, you can do it. Look at how mommy did it. You can do it.
Yes, of course. Yeah, like, people, parents try to scare you with like, oh, you want to have your life together when you have, but it's just like, I have like having her now, like I could have done it at, I'm not encouraging like nobody like be pregnant or whatever, but at a young age, but I could have did it when I was in college. Like, I could have did it when I was like, like, if I really didn't have plans on having a baby at a really young age, like 18, but if I had gotten pregnant, then yeah, like I could have done it. Like, like it's not like, because they portray having a baby like a burden, and it's not. It's more, like it's more like a sometimes like a lifesaver. Like, so yeah, like it'll really get you together. Like, it'll really, and if a kid don't get you together, if you don't have like if you don't have all this together and a kid come in your life and it still don't, then I don't know. But
right.
having a kid definitely, it gets you together. Like, it gets you together and it gets you to a place where you love yourself. Because you really have no choice. Like, when you have a kid, like, you have to show that, like, you shouldn't be like, nobody's perfect, but at the same time you have to be better. So it just made me better.
And you have to work on yourself because they pick up on that. So when you're going,
oh my goodness, yes, they pick up on everything.
Yes, they literally do pick up on everything. So it's like you got to kind of push yourself, and and it takes time for ones that struggle with that. But
yes,
I always say
it took me a minute.
Yeah, it took me a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, especially being home at first for a year with her, and then like going back into work. But the blessing, I was able to kind of work from home. So it was like, and then you kind of lose yourself a little bit. And I just had to say, you know what? Like, I have to get myself together mentally, just everything. I have to feel confident and within myself. So that way, she could see a good example. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot with motherhood, but it's a beautiful thing when you see it. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing. It is.
So Kim, to all the moms out there that are trying to start a business, start their own boutique, and also have like a little toddler or a little baby at home, what is your advice to them?
Well, first and foremost, my advice is to just, when going into the business, know that you have one goal, and that one goal is to be successful, and don't stop until you're successful. And a part of that success is knowing yourself, and a part of knowing yourself is like having a relationship with God. Like I couldn't do, I really do like pray over my business. And like, when I pray over my business, I know that it's gonna be okay. So I feel like, just pray, because that's really kind of like the bulk of you being a successful business owner, like successful at anything. Like, you always have to pray. Like, prayer makes everything better. Prayer will make your business better. Prayer will make your life better. Prayer will make you better. Okay. So, you gotta pray. You have to be consistent. You have to not give up on yourself, regardless of what people say, regardless of who's supporting you and who's not. No matter what happens, you always have to know that you're going to be successful with your business. Like, you're going to be successful with your podcast. You're going to be successful with your online business. If you sell candles, you're going to be successful. If you sell towels, you're going to be successful. Whatever you do, just know that you will be successful as long as you keep God first and know the goal. Like, just know your ultimate goal and never give up. So yeah.
Deep, Kim.
Yes.
God is everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, literally.
So even in the times of discouragement, God is what brings you through. Like,
yes, of course. Yes. Like, yeah, like maybe like a few weeks ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I just wasn't really like active on social media, because like I said, it's my boutique is like an online boutique, so I really do try to be like online all the time. So, but not the last 2 weeks, but a few weeks ago, like, I was just like, I don't know. But then I was like, I'm gonna just pray about it. Like, I'm gonna just pray about it. And I continued, like, when I started to pray about it, I'm like, day 1, I was like, all right, whatever. Day 2, day 3, day 4. And then by like the end of the week, I was like, I'm not gonna give up. Like, so continue to pray until you get it. And then, give praise when you got it. So yeah, like it, yeah, like when I feeling discouraged, I just pray about it, and it comes to pass. So
I feel you on that one. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I say pray about everything, and that's what gets me through. Like I find myself, just sometimes can be discouraged. And one thing I tell people, I've learned how to protect my peace, and it took a while for me to do that, like not allowing others to influence. And don't get me wrong, sometimes my peace is disturbed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But God gave me that peace. I always try to pour God's word into my life. I try to pour self-love into my life. And I can say I'm at a peaceful place, but it doesn't mean that like things aren't going to happen. It doesn't mean that.
Right. Oh no, of course.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, how to get back to that point of just being in that peace. And I do think that's inspiring, just to start a business. And even if, like you said, starting your podcast or starting your YouTube channel, because I could say at times I do my YouTube channel and podcast. Sometimes I feel discouraged, like, okay, well, why it ain't, you know what I'm saying? But it's all in God's timing. And like you said, keep praying, keep pressing forward, because eventually, God is always listening to you. He always hears you, but God knows the ultimate plan. He knows the right time and just everything like that. And one thing I can say about you, Kim, you've always been supportive, always been inspiring. You're just a beautiful individual. You see it through your fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see it through your fashion. Like, I could definitely always just see the God in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it in you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow.
You know, I love you, Kim. We go back to college days. But just from college days, you've always Kim, like from college days, you've always been just 100% genuine. You know what I'm saying? You've just always been genuine.
I try. I try to be I try to be real, and I just try to be nice. I just try to be real and try to be nice.
It's in you. You know what I'm saying? It's in you. Yes. You don't even know you're inspiring other people. You inspire me. So that's why I'm like, I gotta have Kim on my show. You know what I'm saying? Because there are women out there that need they need to be inspired by you, because there's just so much that you're you're just a beautiful person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just inside and out. And like I said, I've known you for some years now, and it was just, I'm glad, because I'm probably most likely going to put this interview either on Mother's Day or Monday. Usually we post it on Mondays, but
okay, good.
Moms just need to know your story and just everything that you're doing. Please just tell everyone your website and where to follow you on Instagram.
Okay, so yes, I also with you too. You've always been so nice. You've always been from what I see, you've always been a great woman and a great person. So you were the same thing with you. I do see the God in you. So yes, I'm like, I gotta support Ty with your book and with your podcast and with everything, because I feel like, you're gonna go far. Like, I believe in you. So yeah.
That means a lot.
Yes. But my so everything is Body on Me Boutique on Facebook and on Instagram. www.bodyonmeboutique.com is the website. That's where you can go and order. You can go and make a purchase. And then if you have any questions, you can always DM me in Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, everything Body on Me Boutique. You look up Body on Me Boutique, you'll be able to find me and find my boutique.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. You'll see more Kim on the show.
Thank you so much. This was great.
Thank you. Thank you again for coming on, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Follow us.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, a happy Mother's Day to everyone out there.
Thanks, Ty.
Thank you.